Hey everyone, this is Katerina Christakos at painfreedrugfree.com, and this is a site that strives to help you let go of pain without having to reach for the medicine cabinet or the aspirin or whatever else that you've been doing. Alright, in the last couple of videos we've been talking about NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, and the belief that we all access things one of three ways. Kinesthetically, which is through feeling, auditorily, which is hearing, and visually, which is sight. And in the last video, I showed you how to use visualization strategies to let go of your pain. Well, today we're going to talk about the auditory. Have you ever had a screaming headache or a pounding headache? Or have you heard of people using that type of phrasing? Well, that type of phrasing or those type of thoughts mean that there's a sound associated with the pain. Okay? And there are things we can do about it. If you have a screaming headache, you don't have to listen to that screaming. You may not consciously hear that, but if that's the word you're using, it's in there somewhere. So you might want to imagine your own little radio dial, and you have complete control of it. And you can reach out and you can lower the volume. So try that right now. If you have a body part that seems to be screaming at you, reach out and turn down the volume, turn it down some more, and turn it down some more until it's just this slow whisper. You can even go ahead and turn it off. I don't like to turn it off completely because when there's a pain in the body, usually it's trying to tell you something, but I'd rather hear what it's trying to say to me at a lower volume, and get the wisdom behind it. Another thing you can do, and this is if the pain in your body is associated with stress, and maybe from a boss that you have, or a loved one, or a not so loved one who's been yelling at you or saying things you don't want to hear. Sometimes when that happens, we get the physical sensation in our body, because we're tensing up our shoulders and we're holding back, especially if it's maybe a boss. You can't say to his face or her face what you're really thinking because you might get fired, right? And if it's a loved one, well, you may not want to hurt their feelings, whatever it is. What you need to realize, though, is once you've left that situation, once you're in your car or in your house or in the grocery line or wherever you are, that you're hearing this again, they're not actually in front of you anymore. So you don't have to deal with that replaying in your head. You don't have to deal with that sound anymore. So you can do the same thing. You can use the radio dial to turn off that voice that's been playing in your head that hasn't really been doing you a service, right? Another thing you can do, if the radio dial thing isn't your thing, is I like to take that nasty little voice of whatever it was that was said and turn it into something funny. So it could be Donald Duck, it could be Mickey Mouse, it could be Elmer Fudd. I like using Elmer Fudd, it's just funny. So whatever horrible little thing they've been saying to you, have Elmer Fudd say it to you. Like it could barely even get out of the boy's mouth. And it just becomes funny. And it just doesn't matter anymore. And when it doesn't matter anymore, then that tension in your body starts to melt away, especially if you're laughing about the whole thing, right? And if you're laughing and the tension's going away and you're relaxed, well, the pain isn't going to be as intense. You may even completely forget about the pain. It may disappear on you. These are just a couple of little techniques you can use if you're getting that auditory sensation that's causing the pain, to just let it go and to make the situation a little bit funnier, a little bit better, and to help you get a little bit more relaxed. Alright, this is Katerina Christakos at painfreedrugfree.com. Feel free to email me there or feel free to leave a comment here if you have any questions, and I'd be happy to help. We will be coming back with the kinesthetic, a way to actually access the sensation in your body, whether it's a pain, an ache, a muscle tension, whatever it is, and help you to actually let that go. Till then, have a great day.